Good morning, Atlantic Ocean. How are ya? Welcome back to our channel, Tripping Over 60. I'm Lon.
And I'm Glenda, and today we come to you from the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Today we are on day 4 of our transatlantic cruise from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Barcelona, Spain. So we will be at sea for several more days. I think our first stop is on day 10.
Yeah, so day 4, a lot of ship time, and we're going to learn the ship pretty well by the time we disembark. For now, let's give our first impressions, even though we're 4 days in. What are you thinking? What are your first thoughts?
Well, one thing that I was happy about, that I wasn't certain, was the service. You know, we've watched a lot of videos about not just this cruise line or just this particular cruise, but cruising in general, and how there have been a lot of cuts and a lot of price increases and the service isn't as good. But really, I'm super happy with the experience, the service we've had so far on this cruise. What about you?
Oh yeah, I think it's been great. Everybody, all the crew has been very, very friendly, very willing to help with anything. We've already met some great crew members that have been overly helpful.
It's pretty soon. What? The music ends pretty soon. Yeah. Well, like one example I think was just the first day. They have an app, and they have a little medallion button that's like your room key and your credit card, that type of thing. But anyway, their app has issues. Let's just put it that way. And it has had issues before we got on the ship. I've had less problems with mine than Lon has with his. But what's great is on day 1, and even ever since then, they have tech support people stationed in very easy places to get throughout the ship, and they can immediately help you get your app back up and running and whatever else has happened. So that's been helpful. And now we seem to be on a roll with that.
Right, I haven't had any other problems since then, really. And I do see people still stopping by and asking for help, and they're great. I think they're helping everyone. We've dealt with a couple different things and always got through, and 100% helpful.
Yep. What else? Do you have another?
So, first impressions for me. So this is a transatlantic cruise in middle to late February. School should be in session. First impression, I'm surprised by the number of children. There's not a lot of kids, right?
No, there's hardly any.
But I guess I'm surprised there's any. I really didn't expect more than 10, and there's probably 50 or so.
Yeah,
that we've
maybe
seen or know of.
I feel like a lot of them are European.
So they're going back home?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
That could be. But it just surprised me. School's in session. I did expect this to be an elderly crowd.
Mature is the word.
A more mature crowd, right. And I think that's pretty accurate. I would guess the average age is 70-ish.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I would say, yeah. I mean, we're no youngsters, but it feels like we're in the younger end of the crowd. I mean, we're not out of place or anything.
I think we're definitely below average.
Perfect. Yeah, and honestly, you know, kudos to all those that are still traveling and making it happen, even if they have challenges and, you know, can't get around as easy as some. You know, I give it good credit to people that are still adventuring in later years.
So we've cruised twice in our life before this. Didn't really, I mean, we're not cruisers, and I think so far I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
So I think this might be something that we do a little bit more going forward.
Yeah. Now again, we're only on day 4.
Yeah,
and we have
true.
6 more days of no land. So I'm hoping we still feel the same. I do think I could see where food, because we don't have a package, we did not buy a package. So if we do any dining outside of what's just offered, all inclusive of the basic package, then we would need to pay for that, and that might happen down the road if we get tired. But so far so good. It's really has not been difficult to find quiet space if you want to get off in a corner and read a book, or active space. You know, there's lots going on all the time. So I think it's been really good in that the ship, I'm guessing, isn't full, although the captain did say there's a lot more on the ship than I would have expected.
That was another surprise to me, actually. I didn't expect this many people. We think that the Majestic Princess holds capacity of 3,600 passengers, and he did mention just last night that there were 3,100 on board.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that really surprised me.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel crowded at all. It doesn't feel like we're, really having to jockey for position to get a chair anywhere on the ship.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
that's been good.
So I just wanted to give a quick tour of our room. This is, as you just saw, room 507. We're on the 10th level, and we are on the starboard side. So our door, we came in there, and our light just went. Oh, there we go. So plenty of room for hanging your clothes. You got closet storage space as well with a safe. So, and the bathroom, which is not overly big. Yeah, and as many other people have mentioned, we do not have a shower door. We have a shower curtain. Come back in, and here's the stateroom. We have 2 single beds. We have them pushed together to make our, I don't know if that's considered a queen. And today, for the first time, we've gotten our first towel animal, and I really could not tell you what that yellow thing is. I'm not sure. But so this is considered a queen. This is considered a deluxe balcony room. So I think this is what makes it the deluxe. It's got a love seat that we had our steward cover for us, just because we're that way. A desk area, which we've already covered and filled with stuff. You've got a refrigerator down in here. And one thing that we did, highly recommend, we pre-ordered 24 waters, some soda water, some tonic water, a couple other beverages to go with that. And we had that all pre-ordered through the website and delivered to our room. So it was great. It was here when we were here and ready to be used immediately. Along with that, each passenger is allowed 1 12-pack of cans of pop, 1 bottle of wine each. So we are starting on our second 12-pack of Diet Coke. And here is our balcony. Did I mention we're on the starboard side? So crossing the Atlantic, that means that we have, sorry about that, we have the sun for the most part on our side, and when the sun is beating in, it can get pretty hot. So that's something you might want to keep in mind. But here's the view. Today it's a little bit overcast, so, but still we haven't seen any rain, at least not during the day, maybe overnight. And I've always wanted to say this, but the seas were angry that day, my friends. So here we go. And you get 2 chairs, and here's our table. We just moved to the side to give us more room to sit close together, because that's how we are. So yeah, here it is in all its glory. So I wanted to give this tour now to Glennda's at a dance class, and I thought there's really not much room for moving around for her to lead a tour while I film. So just thought I would do this while she's busy, and that's it.
This one.
I order my drinks according to name. So Glennda got a Long Island iced tea, and I got the Paradise Punch. And at some point, I'm going to have to get a dirty banana. Hot Pamps.
Paradise till the next day.
Yeah, we'll see. We're going to experiment on this trip. Thank you.
Paradise looks good. I'll have it.
We're not responsible.
fresh from vacation, so it's been at least, what, 2 months since you've done this? Ah, I see. Traction. All right, you'll be fine then. In which case, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need your help with this next model, as is Giuseppe. If you can help us count down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Very
Well, this is our last evening aboard Majestic Princess, and so we're taking our last look at the Wakeview bar. This is going to be the bar area at the aft of the ship. How about that? Aft. Getting my nautical terminology down after 14 days. And here's the bar. Temperature has changed a bit, much colder out, so you see it's pretty empty out here, but still, what a great view.